Alright, let's talk about Denji losing his way and possibly becoming a future villain in Chainsaw Man. After his home was set on fire and his pets died in the fire caused by these bastards, Denji is done playing any games. I fucking hate these guys too, and I seriously hope that Meowie managed to escape somehow, because if Meowie died, that's gonna be tragic. Despite countless warnings against turning into Chainsaw Man ever again, Denji becomes furious when faced with these two enemies prepared for battle, and Nayuta strongly opposes the idea and urges Denji to flee with her. But Denji sets Nayuta aside, his mind set on only one thing. I got murder on my mind. As thoughts of Pochita races through his mind, Denji expresses gratitude to the two people before him, as they have granted him the opportunity, the best thing, to become Chainsaw Man once more. The two attempt to charge Denji, and a brawl begins, with Denji fending them off. Meanwhile, another enemy seizes the opportunity to strike and pierce Denji from behind, taunting him about his lack of intimidation as an opponent. He would soon regret those words. Despite being stabbed, Denji quickly turns and cuts his own body and his opponent's body in half, causing any spectators to puke in disgust at the gruesome sight in front of them. And my god, I expect Denji to fight like this, but it always makes me appreciate how badass and unpredictable Denji can be. A total wild card. And it gets worse for these dudes and more disturbing. Denji starts feasting on this guy's body, expressing his gratitude for the meal as we see this guy's head displayed on the front of Denji's chainsaw. The two remaining assholes, still alive, attempts to step in and demands that Denji spit their companion back up. However, in a flash, Denji cleanly severs one of their legs. Denji begins to carve into this person relentlessly, inflicting as much damage as possible until the person screams for help from their final ally, also being eaten, crying out, "Sugo, help me." It's all jokes till Chainsaw Man actually appears. Now Denji got these guys begging for their lives. Good. Sugo charges at Denji, but Denji effortlessly defends against him and moments later pierces through Sugo's chest with his chainsaw arm, causing Nayuta to yell Denji's name as she gazes upon what's before her. Denji goes on to say that when it comes to massages, too much force can be painful, but there's a certain point when the pain transforms into pleasure. Unable to understand Denji's words, Nayuta pleads with him for them to leave the area, but Denji sadly interrupts her, suggesting that perhaps she shouldn't be near him anymore, distancing himself from her, admitting that this is the point where he finds satisfaction. Denji, as the Chainsaw Man, instills fear and terror into the hearts of his foes, and then he viciously slaughters them, eventually feasting on this guy too, ending the chapter with his iconic maniacal laugh. Although I hope that these two don't separate, it's clear how deeply Denji longs to transform into Chainsaw Man and how much it means to him. The exhilaration of changing and causing chaos is something he deeply missed, especially after being unable to transform willingly for so long. And we saw from him in earlier chapters that he loves what comes with it too, the fame, the love people has for him, and we really see the sudden rush he experiences while in his chainsaw form, especially this time, overwhelming his thoughts. He really was consumed by his love for this intense and destructive form. Also, I'm really worried that Denji's rejection of Nayuta could result in Nayuta slowly becoming Makima due to the lack of affection and attention from Denji. Denji was her protection from all this, and who knows where it's gonna go from here. I'm also worried for Denji that he might slowly fall into darkness and fully embrace his chaotic nature, slowly becoming a villain of the story. There's only so much one person can take after so long, and this story has shown us nothing but tragedy for Denji. And let's think about the people Denji started chowing down on this chapter. I can't help but think how he probably just erased their existence from feeding on their bodies. This was a fight they never should have started in the first place. And one last thing, I'm not sure if it's just me, but anyone else find the art this chapter really hard to follow? There was lots of times where I had to go do a double take to see what was in front of me, almost like the art was rushed a bit. Is it just me, or did anyone else feel this way too? Let me know. And let me know what you guys thought about the chapter and think about the path Denji is going on. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like and sub button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll see you on the next one.